Finally. Decent. These creek fish are strong fighters. They eat well because they're eating a lot of the bluegill and stuff. But yeah, this is a nice healthy fish. Nothing too big. But we'll snap a photo for sure. Well, they hit the craw. The creek is much more active in spring because the fish are feeding in here. They're spawning and they're feeding, so anything this size is kind of like considered a recently hatched bass, maybe. And they're hanging around on the shoreline over there. I think that's their preferred spots. Deeper water. Ambush things in the middle of the creek. But it's like that tug. I felt the tug. It's been a while since I felt that. It felt so good. I got one now. Yeah, I got one. That one did not tug at all. It just showed up. Pretty weird. Feels like a similar sized fish unless it's dragging a lot of grass, but it's a similar sized fish. They like this crawdad. Must look like something that they're all eating. That's 2 in a minute. 2 in 2 minutes or something like that. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. Well, you sure were mellow going in and son of a bitch coming out. Yeah, a lot more clarity down here. I can see why they're biting in this spot. There might be a little more grass over there. Well, the Googan pole's broken in. Battery's going to die in this camera pretty soon, so I might as well just keep running, keep fishing in this spot. It's producing. Been a while since I've done a talk to the world while I'm fishing. Hi world, hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Got a few challenges in life, helping take care of some family. Yeah, it's always tough. Got another one. He hit that thing the second it hit the water. I mean, I almost didn't, I thought it was something else. So, they're definitely here. This is where they all are hanging out apparently. Because they weren't down at the dam where our house is. Another one. They're just slamming it now. And literally, like it wasn't on the water for more than half a second and it was bit. It got bit. Oh wow, he took it all down. Look at that. No craws. Now it's just it's a larva. Let's see what they do with the larva, just for shits and giggles. Wow, something took it. Something bigger than the other stuff. One of these fish is not bigger than the others, and he's an angry little bitch. That was just that larva. Yeah, it's a nice one. We're going to have to get the scale on this one. Well, it's, you know, pretty awesome. This is why I came up here, to do a little fishing and forget about my troubles. And this is a nice one. The creek, you know, usually doesn't have fish this big. I mean, this is a bigger fish. Wow, look at that. And that's just like a piece of junk little lure. Wow, a little bit of a bleeder, but we'll get her back in the water. She'll be fine. Oh. Get on out of there. We got a bleeder here. She'll be fine though. These fish are remarkably resilient, although she's making a mess out of my boat. About 3 pounds. Pretty good fish. Wow, surprised me on that one. I didn't think they would get a fish like that in here. But that spot over there has got some fish. Getting the blood off the deck. Mike, you'd be proud of that. A big bloody deck in my tiny little boat. And you know I'm gonna throw this fucking larva again. The third fish ago. It was a bass attack, man. Bass attack. Let's see what happens. Wow. And we are still running the footage. Well, this is worth it. The craw. I think they like that craw with a side of larva. But yeah, that was exciting. That's why I came up here. Well, we definitely see a big ass rock right there. We gotta avoid that. Well, this has been some exciting creek bass fishing at the Bear Creek mouth into the Bear Creek Reservoir. And Bear Creek continues on into Merced, and it goes for a long time. But over here, it's, you know, up in the mountains. Or in the foothills, I should say. It's not really mountains. But there's a dam up there that creates this little reservoir, and then the creek continues. No trout. Not a big one, but hey, camera hasn't dead yet, so that's another fish on film. And the first one on this purple little junior bass, Jimmy, has Gary Zilla likes to call him a Jimmy. So shout out to Gary Zilla, his highly successful YouTube channel, and just for being a local fishing badass. Way to go, Gary. So we will fish tonight for sure. Try to find some more habitat. Another bite. Got him. Bigger one this time. Nice fight. These guys are, I think they're a little later in the spawning activity up here because the water's a little colder. But this is a beautiful fish right here. This turned out to be surprisingly good sized fish. And we are still filming. This is awesome. Probably this is definitely the second biggest one today. They're bleeder. Where the hell's the pliers? Shouldn't need them. This isn't that big of a hook. Got it. Popped it a little. Pressure pop. Definitely number 2 biggest of the day. 2.3, 2.4. But I'd say the second most enjoyable fish of the day. I guess they have to bleed to be really good fish, huh? All right. So, just a matter of getting warmed up, I guess, because I wasn't getting a whole lot of action earlier. But very low pressure place, man. Very low pressure place. So I kind of expect it. I'm spoiled. What can I say? Let's head back in there.